bored Goodwin here. We're going with the classics. I don't know why. It's my very, very loved copy of the Count of Monte Cristo. My dyslexia is showing. By Alexander Dumas. It's a tale of revenge. It's a fun tale of revenge where Edmond Dantes gets betrayed, and the whole story, the whole book is how he gets betrayed, then he gets himself out of trouble, sees his dad, saves a boy, gets revenge, and goes off to wherever he goes. Rich people problems in France. But it's a fun story. I tend to go towards the action, fantasy things. This isn't action, it's not fantasy. But it's so much fun. Sword fights, Who Framed Me, all of that. So I didn't have to read it for school. Figured if I'm gonna start reading, let's find the classics. So I do like Alexander Dumas. I don't know what is the correct pronunciation of his last name. And how he gets this tale of revenge. Oh, like I love the Musketeer movies. I love the the Musketeers and Gaston and all of that in the books, but I would have to go with the Count of Monte Cristo is my favorite. So if you read the back of it, it is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. In this ever popular tale of love and revenge in the post-Napoleonic era, Edmond Dantes is a 19-year-old sailor from Marseille, is soon to be captain of his own ship and to marry his beloved, the beautiful Mercedes. But spiteful enemies provoke his arrest on the very day planned for his wedding, and without ceremony he is condemned to a life of solitary imprisonment in the notorious Chateau d'If. Probably said that wrong, but in my head it sounds right. Yeah. His sole companion in prison is the crazy priest Farah, who shares with Edmund a secret plan to escape and a map to hidden riches on the island of Monte Cristo. When Farah dies, Edmund attempts the incredible and daring escape alone, and finally he is free and rich beyond all imagination. After his 14 years of unjust imprisonment, keeping his true identity a secret, Edmund enters society as the Count of Monte Cristo, a polite, refined nobleman with a private determination to reclaim his lost love and to exact a slow, careful revenge upon his accusers. With this classic tale, Alexander Dumas has employed all the elements of a compelling drama: suspense, intrigue, love, vengeance, arousing adventure, and the triumph of a good over evil, which will likely explain its an irresistible appeal through the years. I can't read, write, or do anything along those lines to describe this book, but that is a very good overview of what the book is. It's a great book of revenge. It is so much fun. I like it. It's all about payback. Does not mean we need to do that in today's world. But a good story of revenge is a lot of fun. I always come back to it. It's one of those books where I've read it, but it's always tried and true, good book to come back to. There's a few of those I like. It'll happen. I enjoyed it. You should read it too.